Tone it down.
I love it.
Well, let's go ahead and send things over to Paul Cicala. You got to check in on Del Valle taking on El Paso. Your first time seeing Jake Fetty, the future Arizona State commit there.
Yeah, no, it was good to see him in person. And how's your energy, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Ciudad Juarez? Well, my energy levels are quite high because, hey, it is Friday and high school football is in full effect with Del Valle High School continuing to draw crowds, even on the road with Jake Fetty, as you mentioned, Adrian. Now, this week, the Conquistadores traveled to El Paso High School, where Coach Ray Aguilar Jr. and the Tigers were gunning for the upset. And you step to Del Valle and you take a step up in competition as the Conquistadores came right at you. Meanwhile, I have to say that El Paso High School has some of the best school spirit I've seen at the games this year. And as for the matchup itself, El Paso High has the ball first, and Axel Gutierrez with the catch from Luis Rodriguez to get the first down. But the drive would stall and off the punt. Look at the coverage for El Paso High, and Eduardo Salido with the open field tackle. But that's as good as it would get because Del Valle's Jake Fetty would pick apart the defense there. Josiah Nunez loves to use the shoulder, and after that, Josiah Nunez will show how much he loves to make the catch and then to bust out with the stiff arm. Hiya! Come on! That, folks, is the first down. And then Fetty will spread the love. This time, he's about to hit Dylan Gonzalez. That, folks, will set up this. Jake Fetty was born ready and steady to bring out the confetti, because it is celebration time with the touchdown by the future ASU Sun Devil, Jake Fetty. Del Valle wins big, 38-6, and the Conquistadores remain unbeaten this young season. Jerry Nakata, DVHS in La Casa. He is happy. There he is. DVHS alum. All right, congrats, my man. They're undefeated, Del Valle High School. And keep it in Central El Paso, as Austin High School was hoping to make it 2 wins in 3 games this young season. And also in the same boat, hoping to steal a victory on the road. We're talking the Lobos of Mountain View. Thought you knew, and with chances for lightning and rain, the situation would get pretty iffy. We were talking a situation getting quite hairy right off the bat for the Lobos. So call your familia, because Mountain View would trail 15-0, but the Mountain View quarterback, Gerardo Gandara, would find Daniel Garcia to put some roar into the Lobos. Is that what a Lobo does? I don't know, but they couldn't move the ball, and Austin gets it right back here. Sean Rankin would push it forward for the Panthers. After that, the lightning strikes hit, so there'll be a game delay as the team goes to the locker room. And as the weather delay began, the hairy situation continued. And I do mean hairy. But don't feel blue, because heck, the Austin High School band would raise some good green cash with hungry fans during the lightning delay. Gotta love the Golden Panther parents doing it up with their pizza sale. And in the end, here's your final, 49-13 in favor of the Austin Panthers. So there you have it. One team was going to walk away tonight with more losses than wins, and that's just the reality of this young season. Austin, though, has won 2 of 3, but the good news is there are still 7 games to go in the regular season, so lots of time to rebound. Adrian Ochoa, B. Martinez, right back at you.
All right, thank you, Paul. We'll continue with District 1 4A Division 1, the first district game for the Riverside Rangers and the Clint Lions. Riverside was looking for a bounce back after losing to Parkland last week, while the Lions were still in search of their first win of the season. Storms are brewing to the west of Clint, where the Lions were hosting the Riverside Rangers, and we get to the action. Clint's running back, okay, all right, yeah, we're going to see Clint's running back, Isaac Contreras, takes the handoff, he hits the hole, and see you later, Contreras with the touchdown. Lions strike for 7-0. Clint's up. After a 3-and-out by the Rangers, Clint is still rolling. They would march down the field and come to the 1-yard line. And time for the classic tush push. Touchdown, Clint, 14-0, and the Lions are not letting off the gas. The lineman, Julian Missiles, gets the interception from a screen attempt, and he is brought down at the 1-yard line, which sets up the Lions to score once again with a little bit of trickery, which fakes the camera out. Lions Isaac Rocha runs it in for the Clint touchdown, 21-0. But it would be Riverside with the major comeback to win 54-35, 30 unanswered points in the second half. Really impressive comeback win there.
Big time comeback win for the Rangers tonight. Well, another 1-4A district class. clash featured the Bowie Bears taking on the Wildcats from Fabens. Fabens quarterback Jesus Martinez takes the snap, floats a pass over to Javier Hernandez for the Wildcat touchdown. The game tied at 21. Now we've got a shootout here in Fabens. Bowie Bears quarterback here gonna zip a pass after we get a shot of the drum line there. Quarterback gonna zip a pass, sheds a defender and marches in for the Bowie touchdown. Made it 28-21. Bears on top. And check out this next play. The ball handed off to Javier Hernandez after we see the Bowie celebration there. Fabens on the move, the handoff to Javier Hernandez on a sweep, and he's going to hurdle a defender with ease and pushed out of bounds. Bowie would close out the half of 28-21 on this homecoming night in Fabens, but Fabens would send the crowd home happy as they get the win, 47-42 on this homecoming night. Big district win for those Fabens Wildcats. The Canutillo Eagles played a game last night, but we still had some action on the rainy blue turf. A home game for the Cathedral Fighting Irish. They were taking on the Anthony Wildcats. Here we see David Monk's Sweet Play of the Week winner. Cruised inside the end zone for the Irish touchdown. He helped the squad win last week's Sweet Play of the Week, as I mentioned. But the Wildcats, Nathan Rodriguez with the carry. He gets taken down at the 1-yard line. Then later in the drive, Rodriguez makes it into the end zone. And right now it was 7-0 Cathedral on top. Still looking for a final score from that one. Again, they had a lot of issues because of the weather delays over there. That was an area that was hit pretty hard by the rain tonight.
But of course, for final scores, make sure you go on kvalue.com. We'll, of course, keep all the final scores updated.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and War of the Week. San Rosario, you sled out. That's a pretty fun one, right?
Yeah, it was. And it was a little bit different. I know last year, we mixed it with cheerleaders, sometimes a little bit of the student athletic trainer. So this time we switched it up. Go ahead and take a look.
Welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Now I'm kicking off week 3 of War of the Week, and I'm going to go ahead and introduce our lovely contestants. To the left of me, we have the Isleta Indians. All right, and then to the right of me, we have the San Elizario Eagles. Yeah, I know usually these are cheerleaders, but we're going to switch it up here in week 3. As you can see, we have the sports medicine crew. Okay, are you girls ready? Yeah. All right, $50 gift card is on the line. All right, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, this is a battle. It's a battle. It's in the middle. It's going towards Isleta, but it's getting pulled back to San Eli, back to Isleta, and I think it's going to be Isleta! The announcer even gave them a shout out. Big congratulations to Isleta. They claimed week 3 of War of the Week. Congratulations. Thank you. Any word?
Couldn't have done it without our amazing coach, Adame.
Happy birthday to Miss Armijo!
Okay. All right. Thank you guys. That'll be a wrap.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, again, shout out to the student athletic training crew, also from San Elizario, for getting me just taped up and getting me ready and just having fun with me earlier today. Those were some pretty genuine girls, so it was nice to meet them.
Awesome. Well, from the War of the Week, Zach Dansplit's going to be coming up right after the break. Here's a little preview, though, from Zach.
So we got some rain delays, so we got to skedaddle. But thanks for watching, and see you on the next Zach's Dance Blitz.